See them trains down there? Talk to us about them trains down there.
The trains down there is Margam Sidings. They are pretty good to go and see, but as you can see, most of it is fenced off. You've got a CCTV.
They pretty much don't want people here right now.
It's doable. It is doable. Don't get me wrong, but if you want to do it or not is the question.
So what I'm gonna say is, we've come here today to have a look at it, and we've been like, oh mate, we've been out all day, come on now, I ain't in the mood for climbing over all this stuff right now. What we're going to do is we're going to put up an old video we filmed from a couple of years ago. How long? 3 years? 4 years?
3 years?
Something like that. It's got drone footage, it's got me and him looking younger, it's awesome, right? So yeah, there we are. Go and enjoy that video. What's happening?
I'll tell you exactly what's happening.
Check this out, we got train stuff going on today, a little bit like this. Test point. Yep, that's still working.
I'm going to pick that train up and put it back on the track.
God, that scratched the fucking air.
Well, as we walk the line, you know, no Johnny Cash in it.
As we walk the line.
Brake calipers, obviously at one point when I first came here years ago, rolling stock was literally all along here, so they've been sat here I don't know how many years. Some of that, believe it or not, up there, pan them up there. That is still active, some of it. Some of it is sat for, you know, longer. But as you walk anyway, you can just come across all bits. Like these literally fall apart. I'm no trained mechanic, you know. But I reckon they are like calipers off the brakes, aren't they, that's been there. It's literally just falling apart. Obviously they've knocked them off just to get stuff rolling, but yeah, come on.
So you know the stock that was here?
Yeah.
Would that be rolling? So walking along a little bit further, we found a bumper. God, that scratched the fucking air.
Well, it wasn't here about 2 months ago when I come here, so I'm wondering, you know, why is it here? Is the rest of the stolen car here? Or was it someone that's come down for a wee and lost a bumper? Well, it's a very random place to leave it, isn't it?
It is, it's scratched beyond mind, isn't it?
Focusing or something, is it? No, made in Germany.
Germany.
GM
Germany. Confusing everyone now.
Was it?
It looks a bit Fordy, doesn't it, with the way them lights are,
but I thought, unless it's like
not,
an Astra bumper. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Leave it in the comments who know what that bumper's from. While I'm here, I've just noticed a frozen pond, so I think we need to go and throw a rock at that, don't we? That's what people do in life. They throw rocks at frozen ponds.
I found there's a fire extinguisher. That'd be quite cool, actually.
Fire extinguisher? Look at him now. His hooligan nature is coming through.
Yeah, that's why I got my greys on, innit? Just in case I need to go to prison after this. I'm ready to go.
You seeing this here in real time? The man is gonna throw a fire extinguisher. Look at him! Look at him! How does that make you feel?
Oddly satisfying.
Right, should we get on with what we're doing then?
Yeah.
What's happening? So there we are, a few more random objects that have been burnt out or rusted away down here. That I would say is a washer or dryer.
Might be both.
It might be both, it might have been a combi. This could have been a fridge, maybe, based on these grill bits here.
Microwave. That's what annoys me, see.
Microwave. Look at this, it's like fallout, isn't it? Ooh. That would be the inside of a tumbler. Look, somebody put rocks in it, ready to dry their rocks.
Welsh gang active, that's what we are.
You're being gang now, yeah?
Gang. It's nice though, isn't it? I like it.
It's a good job to know that you've actually put the handbrake on before they've left it, because, you know, sometimes you do forget, don't you?
That I like, the bosser.
You think you're a bit of a bosser, don't you?
Man's nose. I'm gonna go over there now and I'm gonna, because I haven't had a gym for so long, I'm gonna pick that train up and put it back on the track.
Right, well that's derailed, and seeing as you derail most of our videos, I think you're in good company, you know. You know, that's a handy little tip for anybody that was planning on moving the wagon with the covers open. Don't. What you doing?
See?
Oh, your lever's going. You put the handbrake on.
Put the handbrake on, I'm helping people.
Massive these things are, aren't they?
But you know, obviously, not that we're Volkswagen biased or anything, but that's all going on in there. But I got something special for you and for you. Come on.
Come on in, special boy.
This side of the line.
Oh, he's special, isn't he?
Look this way. Look this way. Right, here we go. There's all sorts of special graffiti going on. I haven't walked the line in such a long time, but I've been here a couple of months ago. Check that. Surprise.
Nice one, Johnny Cash. It's a good job you've been walking the line, innit?
Oh, always. Man's always online.
Something else I've noticed, you, is we've got the Bastard Sons of Satan. What's happening, Bastard Sons? Now, I had to briefly stop on account of the peep show. What peep show, you asking? That one, innit? Boza. Don't know who you are. I'll be all around this place, then. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, is he just in case, innit?
I quite like these plaques, man.
Just in case stuff's going missing, Boza has tagged every single thing in sight.
So obviously it's made in 1976, Ashford. What's Ashford, Kent?
Where's my plaque?
I don't know, when we got plaques? We need 100,000 subscribers, so sub up before we can get a plaque.
A lot of people don't know this, but these Sidings is actually where they filmed Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skulls. If you notice, this is from the, yeah, that's the one.
Nice.
You're gonna have to have a look at that graffiti in a minute. Look, that's poking through, that's colourful, isn't it? God, innit? It's probably from him, innit?
Cheers, I hate cheers at places.
You hate cheers
I want a tyre.
and a tyre.
That wouldn't hit it.
You're being simple, like. A chair and a tyre. A space saver by the looks of it. Nice, that is. I'll have to figure out what that says about
That's
it.
one thing, see, I don't particularly like on a personal level, is when you go to abandoned buildings or places and there's a random chair just like that, just there. I don't like it.
It's because somebody's come along urbex, innit? And has put the chair down to take a photo of chairs, because that's what people in urbex do, is they take photos of chairs. Here he is doing his thing. Right, I got up close and personal now with this colourful graffiti. Let's try and have a go. What is this meant to say? Oh my god, I mean, I grew up with death metal and black metal and all them logos, if you've seen them, they're just wiry, twiggy looking nothing. That's this. Boza's inside, of course, with his chair, his Boza chair, innit? Come here, look. There's a little table set up in there. He's beeping behind me because he don't know how to be quiet when I'm filming. Boza again. And the Boza chair. What's happening, Boza? Do you know, I got the same policy in my life. Interesting, all these, aren't they, sitting there? I don't know if they use them for parts every now and again, or if they are literally just sat here rusting away. Or maybe they're on reserve if absolutely everything went wrong in the world and you needed something. I don't know. It's a bit overgrown, mind, didn't you? You'd have a job pulling all it out of here. But fascinating to see. Crossing over to the other side of the tracks. Once again, Boza. How are we doing, Boza boy? 2019. Oh, I don't know. I think you might work for the Welsh Government.
Bit of an odd thing as well, though.
What's that, man? Look at the leaf springs on that. Jesus.
Imagine how many. That's a little fox on it.
Is it oh, yeah. Wee, little fox. Were they transporting foxes?
Yeah, you imagine, though, how many bags, ton bags of these chippings come in here to fill all this.
Oh, well, if you look at how deep this is over here, because there could be 40 people under that, you never know, would you? Boza, sapling. Test point.
It's lovely the way.
Why are you walking around like a...
I just went on a stick on a stone.
Test point. Yep, that's still working. You've done a lot. You look from a distance, right, and you're like, oh look, wagons. But there's so many little controls and things. Well, we're coming to the end of the line on this one now. Oh, I shall call this one Dennis. Right, in this case, your instructions are to go and like the video, subscribe to us, share it to people who know, leave us a nice little comment, and generally become part of the family.
I like that.
Thank you.
So obviously this is one of those locations as well where there's not a lot of talking going on, there's not a lot of banter between me and him, because we're literally exploring on the bit of the DL, enjoying the thing, and just taking it all in, because no joke, man, how many times you come here, it is pretty breathtaking, because you know, that's size and it's stuff you're not allowed to do normally, you know, granted it's a disused line, but yeah, it's cool, man. There we go, that's a changing point, isn't it? That's
if you
come in and with the lever, change the line to which one they want to go on.
Right, hold on. Show me coming in with the lever again.
Well, I haven't got a lever, have I? You know.
Show me, do a lever.
That's my lever. Change the line, right? Change that. roll my trains in when I want them to roll in it. It's just like a Hornby train set, just big scale.
Something about this suggests to me there's no motor in this. Oof. Look at that. That's been ripped up, hasn't it? Wonder what that got caught on. I definitely got caught on something, didn't it? Little bit more graffiti around this side, but not too much. It's probably Bowser, isn't it? Usually is.
You know, they're doing good, like they're sticking to their sides. Bowser do the one side, the other guy do the other side. A turf war.
A turf war? In our landscape gardeners, mind they?
Friendly turf war.
There we are. I think that video's done, isn't it?
Damn straight, something completely different, but enjoyed it.
It was very nice to have a look around these things. If you've watched the video this far, chances are you've enjoyed it. So why don't you go down, leave a little thumbs up for us, and subscribe if you haven't already.
I'm like,
We'd
tell us what
appreciate
you did
it.
like about it.
But until next time, thank you for watching.